Hi everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Mary.
And we're Book Buds. And today we are going to tell you what's on our Christmas wish list. Are you ready, Mary?
I'm so ready. I love Christmas.
Me too. And I have so many books on my wish list. I narrowed it down to a few. You want to hear my first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the first book is called 20 Years Later by Charlie Dunley. And this sounds incredible. It sounds like something I would love. A woman in the North Tower on the morning of September 11th makes a phone call to her sister to try to prove her innocence for a murder that she's been accused of.
That's totally a Joe book.
Did she do it? Did she not do it? And it's like you have to listen to the past in order to understand the future.
That sounds good.
Can you buy me that?
I hook you get it. Maybe I will. We'll see.
I'm so forward. Okay.
Here's what I want, Mary. Get it.
Now, what about you?
I want an indoor s'more making, oven kit thing. So roast s'mores on your table.
Mary?
Yeah.
We're talking about books.
No, it's our wish list.
No.
Wouldn't it be cool to make s'mores on your dining room table, have a flame right there, make your marshmallows inside so you don't have to go outside in the cold? Wouldn't that be fun?
You're so bougie. You can't do it the old-fashioned way?
I mean, I can, but wouldn't that be fantastic? Right there on the table, the flames. The only drawback is there's kerosene in there, so I don't know if I want to really roast my marshmallows on kerosene.
There are so many things wrong with this right now. Do you know we're on Book Buds?
Oh, right.
They want to hear book recommendations.
Fine. Okay, so I would also like A Spindle Splintered by Alex Harrow. Have you heard of this?
Sleeping Beauty takeoff?
Yes. It totally is. So I haven't really read too many books that are a spin-off of the traditional stories like that. So I'm excited about this one. And it's about a 21-year-old girl who, when she hits her 21st birthday, she's supposed to die because there was this terrible accident where she got some condition from that, I don't know, it was a chemical accident or something like that. I don't know all the details, but her birthday's approaching and she's supposed to die.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sounds interesting.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next one. What else is on your list?
Okay, the next book is called The Guinevere Deception by Kirsten White, and it's a new fantasy series set in the world of Camelot, reimagining the Arthurian legend.
Oh, yes.
Which I like.
Yes.
There's Guinevere, there's Merlin, there's Arthur, there's a changeling, there's knights and jousting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
maybe I'll get you that one.
Great. Okay. Well, the third one is being published this month, so I saw that and I'm like, oh, I want to start with the first one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely. Good choice on your wish list.
Yeah.
I like it.
What's your next one?
My next one is Gilded by Marissa Mayer. A lot of books I'm drawn to for the cover. You see the cover right there?
Oh, yeah.
And this is a retelling of Rumpelstiltskin.
I love Rumpelstiltskin.
So she's cursed to tell all these lies, and so she's spinning a lot of tales, and then she gets sent into some other world with demons. I think it says with ghouls and phantoms, and then the king orders her to spin straw into gold or be killed for telling her lies.
Yes.
So then somehow she conjures up this boy. I don't really understand exactly, but he ends up helping her to try and break the curse. And there's some love in there. So Mary loves her love parts in the story too. This is perfect book for me.
Yeah.
I'm excited to read this.
You're picking good ones.
Yeah.
All right, so my next one is Fear No Evil by James Patterson. This is the 29th Alex Cross book.
Wow.
Alex Cross is his detective that solves all the crimes or whatever. And so I haven't read an Alex Cross in a while. I stopped reading James Patterson altogether, and I was only reading the Alex Cross books because I love Alex Cross. I mean, he's been with me for my entire life.
Uh-huh.
So I do have to catch up. I do like Alex Cross. And I'm wondering if Nana Mama is still alive. She was 80 29 books ago.
I remember you talking about that.
Me and my friends always talk about this. So I'm like, I got to get this new Alex Cross, see if Nana Mama is still cooking up her chicken and her cookies, and see what's happening with Alex.
You have to let me know.
We're excited about it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
My next one is called King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. I don't know this author, but the title, the cover gripped me.
All these
usual.
covers.
These
are
know.
such Mary books.
It's a Mary book, right?
Beautiful.
And it says it's an epic fantasy that begins as a woman is forced to help end a war by marrying a vampire king.
Oh, yes.
Right? I mean, that's a Mary book.
Cool.
And then she tries to murder him, and she tries to understand, why am I his bride? So, yeah. Sounds like a nice, light, fun Mary book.
Yeah. You had me at epic fantasy.
I mean, those are good words. That's going to be thrown onto a lot of descriptions.
That's why I have 1 million books. Because I buy everything that appeals to me.
All right, what's your next one?
Okay, next, one of my favorite authors has a new book. Mitch Albom, A Stranger in the Lifeboat. Now, Mitch Albom has a great way of sending us, like, thought-provoking messages through his text and through his stories. So this is what would happen if we called on God for help and he actually appeared. So a group of shipwrecked passengers pull a strange man from the sea into their boat, and he claims to be this or that, and here we go. It's a total Mitch Albom book.
Well, they're shipwrecked, but they pull them into their boat. How do they have a boat if they're shipwrecked?
It's a stranger in the lifeboat.
Oh, in the lifeboat. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Creepy. I don't want a stranger in my lifeboat, but I guess I would save a life.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there because we could just go down a slippery slope.
Anyway,
Okay.
My next one involves 2 books because The Book of Magic has been out there a lot lately, and it really has caught my eye, by Alice Hoffman.
Yeah, why has that been out there a lot lately?
Well, it's the second of a series. The first one was called Practical Magic. This one is the conclusion of the 2, so it's just a nice duology. So I think the first one was probably very popular, and so that's why we've seen the second one out there so much. There's also 2 novellas, and lately I've been enjoying, like, when I read my series, I want to also read the novellas. So this is nice and easy. 2 books, 2 novellas. That's not too long. So it looks like a nice story. The gist of the first one, I think, is like that the family comes from witchcraft, but maybe not all the family members know, and like kind of discovering that. But don't quote me on that because I'm not exactly sure. But then this one talks about how the women in the family have been cursed for many, many years, and so they're trying to break that curse. And so there's also that love element in there as well, which makes me happy. So I'm excited about this little duology.
Cool. That first one was out a long time ago.
Was it? I have no clue.
It's also an old movie, an older movie. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
My next one is The Girl in the Woods by A.J. Rivers. And this sounds good. A woman's body has been found frozen on the ground. She's dead, of course. And Emma Griffin is the FBI agent. And it says, what happens when she's asked to help someone who not only inflicted unbearable pain to her life, but to the lives of many? Love it!
Intriguing.
Buy it for me, too.
We'll see. Okay, my last one on my list for now is A History of Wild Places by Shay Earnshaw. And I have to show you this cover because I was totally going off of cover, I feel like, lately. And this one is totally a Rorschach card. Exactly.
Okay. Right?
Exactly. It is so similar to like 2 different Rorschach cards. And it just like caught my eye, and it's not the type of book that I would normally read, but I saw the picture and I was like, I need to read this.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of a Joe book, I think. You might like it.
Let's
so
hear.
There's a man who's able to locate anyone, and he tracks this missing person into a mysterious town, and then he disappears. Okay. And so then years later, someone in the town is trying to uncover the mystery and figure out his whereabouts. That sounds like a Joe book,
Yeah,
right?
that sounds good.
But I might read a Joe book.
I hope you do. I'm always reading Mary books.
I know.
Join me.
All right, so what's your last one?
All right, so my last one is The Left-Handed Twin, which sounds so cool. The Left-Handed Twin by Thomas Perry. Jane Whitefield helps people disappear. When people want to assume a new identity and vanish, they go to her. But the woman who just went to her murderous boyfriend, who was just acquitted from a bribed jury, is tracking her down, and they're getting closer and closer.
Oh, goodness.
So it sounds like a cat and mouse type of chase.
Yeah. Creepy.
I'm ready.
Nice selections. I like our wish list, although I do like my s'more kit wish list as well.
If you do get that, you better invite me over.
Better have a fire extinguisher handy.
Right.
So what's on your wish list out there, guys? Let us know. Are any of these on your wish list? Do you have other good reads on your wish list? Let us know.
Yes, and if you're enjoying Book Buds, give us a thumbs up.
And share us with your friends.
And subscribe to our channel. Book Buds!
I hope I get something good to read for Christmas. Be sure to subscribe.
Okay. And pause. How
I
come
thought
you're
you were
looking at
going to
my
be
hand?
like, because it's not, gave you a wonky one. The ball's not right where I want it.
The ball's not right.
It's really not right. It looks like somebody tried pulling it off. I'm sorry. And this one is...
Sorry, I couldn't hold it in. Ha! Okay.
This one is the
Sorry, that was just so ridiculous.
That's fine. That can be our bloopers.
Yeah. Done. Now we can be completely serious for the rest of the shoot.
Oh God. What was I even saying?